Okay, good morning. Good morning. How is everyone doing? It is Tuesday, and I just decided to come in and I just want to do a little small video Okay, testing, testing. Okay, I had to move something around. I don't know. I'm still learning, still learning, still learning. I'm still learning StreamYard. Okay. Uh, there I go. There I go. I'm still learning StreamYard. Okay. So I decided to come in this morning. I want to take a moment. It's Tuesday. I want to get some things off my chest. I won't be in here long. I guess I just want to do a little small video. Um, First of all, I want to talk about Hurricane Beryl. It's a week later, um, a week and a day now. We still no power, no lights. Everyone around us have power. Um, don't know why it has to take so long for anybody to receive help or to get anything. Um, I thank God that I have my mind and my strength to try to get through this situation of this hard time of what I'm dealing with. Um, it's not easy. I do miss my grandbabies wherever they at. Their mom took them away, so um, however, it's they in God's hand. And He's gonna do what He needs to do on that matter. But for those who are in Houston and then in the Texas area who does not have power yet, still waiting, I can say is just hold on. Just hold on. I'm sure they're gonna get to us as soon as possible at this point. Now, moving on to the next situation. I really want to talk this morning about betrayal, disrespect, morals. If you have none of these things, you have if you don't have any of these things, I don't know how you tend to think that you're gonna succeed in life by manipulation, by harming others, by dealing with stuff with others. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. So I'm in a situation where I have to live with my son's children's mom until my place get together. I'm in a situation where I had my own. I was married. Um, I thought my marriage was working. I thought we can work through anything, but I found out I we could not because again, when you have one person, which is was myself, was trying to work on our marriage, and you had the other person, which was the ex-husband, who had already had up it made up in his mind to cheat, had been cheating on me. We had been married at that particular time for 6 years um, prior to us separating. When he made up his mind 3 years into the marriage to start being unfaithful, lying, manipulative at that point, and me trying to be a good wife, trying to understand, trying to deal with a health crisis, dealing with cancer, um, not really understanding what was going on around her. What was, hey, Lady Honeybee, good morning, love. Um, I wasn't truly understanding what was going on around me And I didn't understand that as I wasn't paying attention. For one, I didn't understand I was married to a narc. Number two, I didn't understand that he was doing this cheating and he really didn't care for me and all of that. I wasn't aware. I truly felt like, oh, you could go through anything in your marriage and you can fix it and you can work through it. But when you're blindsided by a narc, and when you blindsided by health, and you blindsided by love, that's a hell of a commotion. That's a hell of a combination. So fast forwarding to now, where I'm having to stay with my son's um, ex girlfriend, which is the mother of my grandkids, and she's involved with one of the girls that my son used to date, and well, two of my sons used to date the same girl. So basically, if you want to know, she's trash. She's a trashy chick, and the situation is for somebody to be such, she's another narcissist. She's an alcoholic, she's a narcissist. And then for as her mom is the same way. Because anytime a woman can just go to bat for her kids without knowing the full story or finding out what's going on, you don't investigate what your child is doing. My child is right, my child is right, my child is never wrong. Once you got that type of parent, you is no better than the child who's stirring up the mess. And if you're not careful, your child will lead you into an early grave, because every time your child calls there's mess, your child breaks out with, oh, my mom, I'm gonna call my mom. My mom gonna do this, and then she calling everybody with viral threats, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Well, you're gonna come across the right person that's gonna pull your cord and ain't gonna let you get out of the car. Because what? We in the stand your ground state. Nobody's taking threats lightly anymore. Where it could have been resolved with a grown up. Well, actually, I'm the grown up. Y'all are peasants, and you a kid compared to me. I'm 50 years old. You 53. You still a child, boo. You still a child compared to me. Because anytime you want to walk around here and act like you a 19-year-old, cutting your hair off, blonde hair. You in the club with the rest of the kids. You can't even watch your grandchildren. You gotta go party. You gotta put your children before a Negro before your children, and you want to act like you a teenager. No, boo, you not no mom. You just that thought over there is what you are. You a thought. You're not a mother. You a thought, and that's all you're gonna ever be. Know the difference between a real woman, a grown woman. I'm grown. You call to me, you when you want to talk to me, you call me, we have a conversation. If you can't do that, then that's what, hey, that's your problem, not mine. But if you don't slow down your daughter from stirring trouble, in hell is where she gonna lift her eyes. Cause somebody on these streets ain't gonna play with her. I'm gonna give her a pass to get out of my face to leave me alone, and we don't ever gotta say nothing. But as for my children's mom dealing with my grandkids, I hope you know what you're doing, boo. I hope you realize that you don't have rung a bell that you can't unring. I hope you understand that. I'm not chasing nobody down for no kids. I'm 50 years old. You better pray to God that you can live this long and get to my age, knowing what I know and seeing how you live. You're not gonna last too long, and neither are your kids. So I survived as a parent raising children on my own, my boys on my own. I didn't have no man right there with me. I worked two jobs. I went to school. I was in law school. I was in real estate school. I worked two jobs. I put my children through school. I had bad relationships, but I still held my own. I paid my bills. I worked. I did what I had to do. I didn't smoke weed. Yeah, I was drinking, but I controlled my drinking. My kids to this day didn't realize that I was drinking because I hid that. My kids to this day didn't know I was going out to the clubs. because I hid that. For as they know, I went to work all day, every day, because I hid that. When I had people over at my house, if my kids was in my home, we couldn't party at my house. You couldn't. It was gonna be everybody sit outside because this is my sanctuary for my children, a safe haven for my kids. Now, if my kids wasn't there and they was at their grandmother's house, hey, we was gonna have a limited get together, limited people, because I didn't. I was very respectful in and out of the situation. Something you young children don't know how to do right now. Okay, something you young kids don't know how to do right now. So before you try to call me a trifling tramp, this and that, look in the mirror. How am I a trifling tramp where because my kids turned out the way they turned out, that's on their own card, not me. Because I didn't raise my children to be in the street. I didn't raise my children to be trifling. I didn't raise that. But I also didn't run up behind them. When they're wrong, they're wrong. I don't hold them up in their wrong doing. But you ladies do. And I say that word loosely because y'all don't know what a lady is. First of all, to the stanky daughter of yours, the ones who like to start the drama, before you should come at me, baby, learn how to wash your cat. Anytime you can pull your drawers off and it's blacker, in the seat of your panties is darker than a damn shirt, you should keep your legs closed. Anytime you could be inside of your house and I have to clean up behind y'all overgrown behinds, and you so trifling that you got draws everywhere, you got dookie everywhere, dogs pissing and dookieing all over the house, children, babies running into the S of the dog mess. You got liquor bottles everywhere. You got weed planted everywhere. You want to make sure that your fat behind eat, but the children don't eat. It's all about they. Where this girl used to go, her kids was everything. Her kids got their food first. Her kids got ordered food first. Everything until nothing now. So before you try to talk about me and stir trouble about me, you can't stand up in my shoes, baby. I told everybody that. You can't stand in my shoes, let alone try to walk in them. See, I was a single mother, took care of my boys. I didn't have to have them. I didn't give a dang if a man was there with me or not. And then I could take off my underwear, and the seat of my underwear is not black. I'm not walking around before you can take your drawers off. You smelling like fish. If I could close the door, put on the fan, shut the door, and I got 3 doors closed down, and I could still smell you from the next room, trick you foul. How you gonna try to be a lesbian and lick on something and suck on something, or have somebody lick on you and suck on you, and you ain't clean? Focus on cleaning your body before you try to comfort somebody. Focus on cleaning your body and get out on your own and get into your own situation and not going from house to house to house, stunning on the IG like this is your apartment, but it's your girlfriend's apartment. Uh, Dropping your girlfriend off at work and stunning in her vehicle, but you don't have a job. Getting on IG, fronting in your sister's car, telling people that's your car, but the car sitting outside broke down. You ain't got no money to fix it. Your girlfriend car is planted up at somebody else's house. You ain't got no money to fix it, but you stunting, huh? You committing fraud, but you want to be on IG stunting like you get balling like that. Girl, bye. Stunt with a job. Stunt with an education. Stunt that way. No, y'all can't. That's why I say people need to know. who to talk to. People need to know who to come for. People need to learn how to be respectful. But I guess y'all can't do that. Respect ain't even in your name. Mm. I thank God I was raised the correct way. I thank God, in spite of what I'm dealing with and what I'm going through, that I'm not out here disrespecting nobody on these YouTube streets. I'm not disrespecting nobody out here in this world. People have constantly came for me, all the way down from my ex-husband. Have constantly came for me, constantly. Why y'all have so much venom for me, I will never understand. I'm dealing with health issues to myself. I try to stay on my computer. I'm trying to build my business. I'm trying to build myself up. And all I get is disrespect. I try to look out for my grandkids. Something nobody did for me. And all I get is disrespect. So all this venom, I don't get it. All the death threats, I don't get it. As somebody once say, if you really is a true gangster ain't gonna tell you what they gonna do. They just gonna do it. If you was truly about beating me down and this and that, you know where I live. Why you ain't walk up in here? When the police showed up yesterday on some other business, you was supposed to be about that life. Come straight through. Come straight through the police. Come straight at me. That's what you wanted. Cowards. I ain't got time for internet beef. I ain't got time for phone beef. I ain't got time for dead air beef. You ain't about that life. Keep it moving. You ain't got nothing good to say. Keep it moving. You got venom and animosity. Keep it moving. Because I'm after this point here, I have no more time. This is 2024 year revelations. Stuff is getting revealed. I've ran my course with everybody. It's time for me to move on. I got businesses to take care. I don't need any friends. If you ain't trying to be loyal, you ain't trying to be respectful, and y'all say all the things you got about, baby, you can keep it moving. You ain't gotta ever speak to each other. Just know that when you was in my house living off me, sleeping with both of my sons, doing threesomes with both of my sons, I still let you eat, still let you lay your head down. When your mama kicked you out of her house, so she around here, my kid, my kid, my kid, but they can't come live with you though. They can't come stay in your house. Who house did she came in? Who fed her? She come to my house like she paid rent. Didn't pay no rent. She came in there like she ran stuff. I ain't opened my mouth. I ain't said nothing. But you got so much venom for me. So dang, it must be something powerful about Miss D that got y'all shook. Y'all, I got $0 to my name. I'm waiting for my unit to get done. My husband left me with zero. When I met him, he had a Fiesta bag full of clothes. That's all he had. And I built him up. Help him get a job. Let him sit down without a job for a good 2-3 years. Okay? I was still being a good wife, trying to hold it down. But you go get somebody who have money through her children who has disability. She's paying for everything. She's taking care of you like I was doing because she got more money than me. Hey, I guess I let y'all go. I don't bother you. I put everybody on block. I leave you alone, and y'all still find the time to disrespect me. Y'all still find ways to try to harm me. I must be doing something right, although I don't see it. I don't see it because I'm not sitting on in a big mansion. I don't have a vehicle. Y'all ran my car in the ground and it broke down. I have to, I'm trying to work from home. I keep myself to myself. I try to look out for my grandbabies. So I must be doing something right that that it take 7 to 8 people to come from one lady. So I must be doing something right. Powerful, huh? It it takes 6 or 7 people to come at me with pows for one sick lady. Mm, I must be doing something right. Hey, like the Bible said, like God said, hold your peace, baby girl. Let me fight your battles. So I'm gonna hold my peace and I'm gonna let God fight my battles. Cause I know one thing for certain. Yes, Lady B, I'm going through hell. I'm literally going through hell and I'm trying not to cry about it. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And you know what's so sad? I still have love for that young lady who set her butt here and stirred all this mess. That I can love her from a distance and don't deal with her anymore. Ever. Even my grandkids' mom. That I can deal with them from a distance and don't have to have no dealings with anybody. You know, they broke in here and instead of they broke in here during the storm and instead of going through the window and not and, you know and I still call it the girl my daughter. And they broke in and when they watched me leave and they broke in and went into my room. All I had was $10 to my name. No money, no food, no nothing. Was working from home because of this storm. I was in training. I lost my job. So you break in and you steal $10. And yeah, I know it's an inside job because that's what my grandkids' mom say. She said it's got to be an inside job because she was like terrified. My kids got to be here. I'm gonna move. It's an inside job, and you know who did it? Because I prayed. I say, God, whoever broke in here, make it be revealed. Make them so sick that they have to be placed into the hospital. They're gonna be so sick that they're gonna think they dead. Then that's gonna tell me who done went and broke in this house. Huh. How about that person got so goddamn sick? She, that person was in the hospital and had to go. The other lady, they had to call the ambulance for her. So sick. And I'm just sitting there looking. Amazing. I keep it to myself. So God say I showed you who it was, which was confirmation of who I've been thinking it was from the jump. That's why they keep watching my every move. My every move. You got so much venom. And I keep walking away. And people say, ignore it, ignore it, ignore it. But I keep walking away. What it's going to take me to be unalive? I got to be unalive because y'all hate me so much. You hate me because I gave y'all food. You hate me because I love my grandkids. You hate me because I'm light skinned and I look better than y'all, even in my worst time. I stopped going to certain content creators' channels. I used to go up on the panel so I could show support. And I can't even do that anymore. I can't even do that anymore because of the disrespect. Thank you, Lady B. I appreciate you. You are heaven sent from God. I appreciate you, my love. I'm still needing a banana pudding recipe. You know, God has blessed me with a roof over my head. I'm grateful. God has blessed me with another spot for me to have my own spot. I just gotta wait till it get finished. I just gotta wait till it get finished. I'm so sorry they hurt you like this. It's hurtful. It's hurtful, very much so. And people don't realize I'm alone. I'm by myself. And I try to show love. But it hurts me so bad. So now I'm begging God to harden my heart. I don't want to love no more. I don't want to feel it. I want it to be blocked. Block me for showing love. Block me from getting hurt. Build the wall up. And I pray to God that my grandkids don't get SA and get any more abuse than they already getting. I can't save them because Lord knows I tried. And I got to take my hands off the situation. I have to take my hands off the situation now because of the fact that um, I love this young lady like she was my daughter. I don't know why she has so much hatred for me because all I ever did was try to look out for her and her kids. You don't want me to have no dealings with her? I won't. You don't want me? You want me out your house? I'm gone. But you gotta know, for every tear that I shed, y'all gonna shed it worse. For every dirt y'all doing to me, everything that y'all doing to me, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back 10 times fold. I'm just gonna go ahead and end my life. And I'm just gonna go sit in the chats and watch the other content creators because I'm not good at this, so I'm still learning. Um, Thank you, Lady B, for coming over to support me this morning and hearing me out. Um, Everything that's in God's hand is not in mine. It's not my will. Let your will be done. All I can say is, Lord, how long? How long would it be before you vindicate me? Slander and lies have spoken against me. And I say, please don't let my enemies triumph over me. He's going to vindicate me at his time. It's not his time to vindicate me right now, but he will. I love you, Lady B. And I'm finna end this live. And you have a good morning. Bye.